It's a new year, it's a new Scrawlrbox. Let's open it and see what's inside. It's amazing, everything's actually all intact. These come from the UK, and it is very common for them to have a rough journey and have their guts just everywhere. Are these pastels? I don't want to look at the menu quite yet. First up is the Scrawlrbox sticker. It's very pretty and sunset themed this month. This is the desert palette. Are these wax or chalk pastels? It says soft pastels. That's not telling me anything. Well, we're just gonna have to open it. Oh no! Oh, okay. Well, I thought these were gonna be really dry pastels for a second, but they are firm and kind of glossy. They feel weird. I think these are chalk pastels, and just, may I say, what a beautiful color palette. We have the candy, which is a strawberry flavored dipper? I have no idea what this is. And last but not least, we have 3 colored pencils. These are the Bruinzell Design Pastel Pencils. I am not pronouncing that right. And they come in a vermilion, a hot pink, and a nice medium blue. Interesting. The featured art for this month, which is just the most beautiful sunset, and the prompt is reflective skies. Okay, these are the Rembrandt Soft Pastel Stick Set, 10 half-stick soft pastels from Royal Talon's Rembrandt Professional Range. They're a soft type of chalk based off of kaolin clay and pigment. Oh, is that why they're not drying my hands out by just looking at them? They have a very high coloring power due to a high concentration of pigment. I do like things pigmented. Alright, and these are so you can add finer details to your work. They're pretty much just like the pastels, only they're in a pencil form. And then our paper, it is thick and has such a weird texture. Ooh, I don't like it. It's got... It feels a little bit like sandpaper. Oh, I hate it. These are the Canson Mi Tintes Touch Paper. 250 GSM, dang. Allows for many creative possibilities and layering of pigment. High quality paper sheets retain all dry pigment perfectly because they have micro abrasive surfaces. Yeah, I noticed. Which is created by a sanded primer. It's an ideal surface for dry pastels, allowing them to perform beautifully, giving your artwork a new dimension, and allowing your colors to really pop due to the thinly sanded surface. The artist this month is Marlene Rye. Oh, and this is the 53rd Scrawlrbox. That's cool. I'm just gonna quickly swatch them on this page. I don't want to take up a huge area, but I'm dying to see what the colors look like. So I definitely want to make a sunset because, well, I mean, look at these colors. Now, I don't want to sketch on these because they're so nice, even though they feel weird. So I'm going to grab my sketchbook and I'm going to do some doodling. Okay, so I have an idea. Since these colors remind me of a desert, and because the theme is a sky theme, I want to draw a lady with cloud hair going through a desert, and I want it to look kind of like a desert storm is happening. And down here is going to be a little bit darker because it's going to be all stormy. I know it's a little hard to pick up on the camera, but lately my favorite combination has been to sketch with this purple Polarized pencil, and then I go over it with this really dark 8B for the line art. Alright, so something like this, but I want her to be really tall, so she'll be like legs and her head in the clouds. And then down here is going to be like a field. So this is what I want. This is my paper size, and this is my art supply. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this happen, but I'm going to try. So I sketched her again off camera, and then I'm measuring her just to make sure this will fit on my paper. Okay. I will say I don't really like how these feel in my hands. It might just be the wood that they used or the shape, but they kind of hurt to hold. Okay, you know what? This is the third time this is broken on me. I'm done with blue. I'm gonna try pink instead. I don't like drawing in pink right now. Okay, let's sharpen the blue just so that it can disappoint me some more. These do come all the way from the UK, so they have a pretty rough journey a lot of times. What happens is the lead just gets broken inside of the pencils, and it's not the product's fault or the mail service's fault. It just happens, and it makes me angry when they keep falling apart. Okay, I'm gonna wing some perspective here. So there's the horizon line. Hope this is a vanishing point. We got some cute little mountains. I'm using all my knowledge of high school perspective here, guys. Okay, basic sketch is done. Where do I want to start with the colors? Alright, I think I'm gonna start with the background and work my way to the foreground. Okay, these blend out pretty good. This light peach color is amazing. It shows up so good on this paper, it looks like it's glowing. I'm trying. I'm not sure if I'm succeeding, but I'm trying to do some atmospheric perspective. So I'm using a cool purple to kind of push the mountains further to the background, and I'm using the warmer terracottas to make it look like it's more of the foreground. I think it's working. Alright, now I want the sky to be this dusky purple color. It's not working like I thought. I thought this would just make one swipe of color across, but it's not doing that. So now I have to do it myself. Now I'm going in with this pale purple. More purple. This peachy thing. I kind of want a little bit of hot pink down here. There, that looks like a sunset. Okay, I guess I'm gonna move on to the hair now. I really like this shell pink for the hair, so I'm just gonna start up here. I honestly cannot believe how beautiful these blend out on this paper. Okay, I'm getting somewhere. So for her skin, I want it to be a pale blue, but I want it to be this color blue, but lighter. But I don't want it to be this bright. I don't know if I can mix these to make a new color. I'm gonna test this in a different area, because if I mess up the face, I've messed up the whole drawing. Okay, so I'm gonna start by coloring the stomach area, because that seems like the safest place to start in case I mess up. Oh my god, I just realized that this is basically the color that I wanted. And then go over it with this pale color. Hope that this makes the color I want when they blend. Is it working? I don't know if it's working. I think it's working. I think this is gonna work. I think I'm gonna be able to do this. Yeah, I think that's worked. I think I'll do her arms next. I'm still not confident enough to do her face. These art supplies are definitely not my forte, but I am having quite a bit of fun with these. I just haven't touched a chalk pastel in literally years. A little bit of this darker color. This is one of the main reasons why I really love the Scrawlrbox challenges. Not only are these supplies that I would have probably never bought on my own, This is a prompt I wouldn't have thought of, and I would have never drawn it with these supplies ever. But because the box this month included these supplies, included this prompt, I'm now making a piece of art that I really love. Sometimes it's just nice to get out of your comfort zone, you know? Alright, since I'm done up here, I'm gonna add some clouds now. Oh no, wrong one. These colors are so similar, but they are so different looking on this paper. Alright, guess while I'm here, I'm just gonna do her other arm. Alright, before adding the rest of the clouds, I'm gonna do her skin. Yeah, I'm gonna do her neck first. I'm still working up my confidence to do her face. I still don't want to do the face. I have literally procrastinated as long as physically possible on this, and I'm still not feeling like I'm ready to do it. So you know, we're done. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. No. Okay. Let's just start one stroke at a time. Or let's just turn it into a blob. What have I done? So this pale blue's not quite giving me the amount of darkness contrast that I want, so I'm gonna try something, and if it fails, I'll just have to blend it out and try again. Yeah, it's not going as planned, so I'm just gonna bring in a tried and true pencil to help me out here. Just gonna do some touch-ups here. It feels like there's a little bit of contrast missing, so I'm gonna add this hot pink everywhere to add a little bit of that depth, that lighting, that tasty contrast that I love so much. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna call this done, otherwise I'm gonna just keep tweaking this forever. Final thoughts. I think that these are really fun supplies. As far as chalk pastels go, I do like these the most out of any of the brands I've ever used. I think because they have the kaolin clay in them, they don't shed pigment on my hands as much as normal chalk pastels do, and I noticed that while my hands are a little dry, they're not as dry as they normally would be. However, at the end of the day, chalk pastels are not my favorite art supply, and I don't know when or if I would ever use these again, but they were very fun to use, and again, these colors are just absolutely beautiful. And with that, I will see you next time. Goodbye!